is Wednesday, March 5th. Today is a shot day. I weighed in this morning at 236.4, I think. Last week was 236.8, so slight decrease. Feelings-wise, I've been fine. I have not really had a lot of acid indigestion or sulfur burps or anything like that. Heart palpitations on occasion, nothing too crazy. Something that I have been dealing with, though, is my neck and my head hurting. Like, it's from the kind of the base nodule of my skull going down this way. It hurts so much. Was it 2 days ago? I basically did nothing. I just stayed in bed trying to get comfortable. I mean, I did little things here and there, but I was supposed to go to Bunko that night, had to cancel that. So yesterday, after I slept, it was better. Like the day before, I had taken ibuprofen. I took electrolytes. I took oxycodone that I had from a surgery forever ago. Nothing helped. I have this thing that I wear that it's got like massager finger things. It goes around the neck. I did that. I have one of those percussive massage guns. I use that. I have a TENS unit that I put on here. I use that. Nothing was helping. So when I woke up yesterday, it was feeling a little bit better. But then throughout the course of the day, it was just getting worse and worse again. So I finally went to a chiropractor yesterday afternoon. That helped, but I'm starting to get a little bit of tension in there again right now. So I'm just trying to kind of ignore it. He was basically saying that my C2 is out of place. And when you have a bone like that, they get shifted out. Then your muscles are trying to like realign it and pull it. And then they can get inflamed because they're trying to protect it. It's a whole thing. So he had me ice it yesterday when I got back home. I have not iced it. I probably should today. But I might have to go in again another time or two just to make sure stuff stays where it's supposed to stay. I am only taking the Tirzepatide and the Cagrilintide at this point. I have not started any of my other peptides yet. I'm starting working at Omni again on the 18th. They have a class that I'm in for the TurboTax tax season. So I'll be doing that. I did that last year. So hopefully I remember some of the training from last time. So the training goes by a little bit faster. After the first day or two, if it's anything like last year, it's training on your own time. So I could get through that pretty quick. But it'd be nice to have some other extra money rolling in again. We're trying to pay off our only credit card. And that would be great if we could do that. And yeah, money's a good thing, right? Okay. Not a lot this week, guys. It's only been 5 days, right? So yeah, 236. I love anything that's under 240 at this point. Eventually, I'll love anything that's under 230, and then I'll love it if it's under 220. I did weigh myself the other day, and I was 235. And then yesterday, today, when it's my official weigh-in day, it was 236. So I was like, dang it, why can't I see that elusive 235 on my official days? And so one thing that I forgot, when I was giving myself my shot today, I took a video on it because it's super weird. So I just did 25 units from my, my Tur shot today. And I was like, that's a lot of liquid still left in here. And then I remembered that I had accidentally used my other pen for 1 week. So even though this should have been the last of it, I still have liquid, right? Well, my problem now is I do believe this is more than one more shot's worth of liquid. So I think I am, after all, going to have to take a cartridge, fill it up with the same, liquid. So like 1.5 milliliters of backwater. And then I'm going to have to do 25 units 6 times because that's what I have this rated at, 25 units for my dose. And after 6 times, if I still have liquid, then that's going to be a problem. And I'm going to have to revisit the way I do this, because I feel like I still have at least 2, if not more, doses using 25 units out of this. And if these pens are not giving me the accurate dosages, then I need to find that out. So maybe I'll do that today. Okay, so I just did a test with my pen, and I made sure to use the same pen that I've been doing my Tirzepatide in, because I wanted to make it as accurate as possible. And if I used a different pen, then maybe that pen would be accurate, but then my Tirzepatide pen wouldn't be accurate. So I used the Tirzepatide pen. I used a new cartridge. I just used leftover needles that I have because I didn't want to waste new needles. I just used regular tap water. So like the viscosity might be a tad different, since typically I'm mixing it with a powder, with the Tirzepatide powder, and reconstituting it. But I thought it was interesting when I went to inject, when I went to 25 and then I'd push it, it didn't pick up on the camera very well. You could kind of see it against the porcelain of the sink. But after I got down to 0, I still had liquid shooting out of the needle. And that's probably why I only got a little over 5 doses, of 25. I didn't get the full 6. I'm not sure if your skin prevents that extra, like the fat in the skin's thickness prevents the water just from shooting out like that, or if that's what happens into skin. If anybody here is all sciencey and you know the answer to that, let me know. But it does look like it's roughly correct, with 25 units being 25 units. It's just slightly off. I do notice that after I'm done injecting, and I try to leave the needle in for like up to 10 seconds. And when I pull it out, I'm still sometimes getting like little beads of medication coming out the end. I'm assuming that's just from pressure. But yeah, I don't know. So I don't know why I have extra liquid in there. I should only have 1 left. And it looks like I have at least 2 more doses, if not more. Dosing is hard, guys. It's so hard. Whatever, it's not killing me. So, and I'm not overdosing to the point where, I need to be hospitalized or anything like that. It's just weird. I wish I knew why it was happening, where it's not being super accurate. Oh well, I guess it's working well enough as it's supposed to, and that's all I can hope for at this point. But yeah, if somebody works like in the science field and you can tell me if injecting into skin prevents that extra liquid from coming out, that would be great to know. Someone mentioned earlier too that the V1 pens tend to leave a little bit of liquid back in the cartridge. I didn't even try testing to see how much that was, like to suck the rest of the liquid out. I still have it in my bathroom. Maybe I'll try that at some point. Who knows? I left all the testing stuff out just to maybe run more tests later. But it's interesting. I have no answers. Yeah. All right, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.